Right, how are we doing? Going to play a bit of Elite Dangerous. What I need to do is get back to where my ships are. So let's go to the galaxy map. I believe we are here. Are they all? Where are they? Let's have a look. Type 6 transporter. I want to do some trade runs. What is my cargo capacity on this thing? While I'm here. I know they're mainly using this for passengers at the moment. We are number 4. Inventory, cargo capacity 32. I think that Type 6 was more, wasn't it? No refinery installed, no materials. And we got passengers, 16, yeah. Cool, well let's go and get the Type 6 transporter back. I fancy using that. And we'll see if we can find some quickie trade runs to do, nothing heavy. Cool. Is it Ackerman Market or is it Cleve Hub? I think it's Cleve Hub. You have a stored ship in that location. Does it tell you which one? I don't know. Well, let's just go there anyway because, yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing restraints lifted. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Frameshift drive charging.
6 jumps.
You are clear of station restrictions. This is traffic operations. Signing off.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Well, hope we're having a nice Friday. The weather's lovely here today. I have been outside. I just thought I had about an hour to 2 hours spare, so I thought I'd jump on this for a little bit. I'm going to get in a Type 6 transporter and I'm going to do a few little trade runs, I think. I'm just watching the number of people watching go down when they realise I'm using auto dock.
Landing gear
I've played this on and off since release. I've never found docking a challenge in this game ever. This new ship has got auto dock on it, so I've just left it on there.
Contact. Engines disengaged.
I'm not really of the impression I've got a whole lot to prove playing this game. So... if anybody's got a problem with using auto dock, I'd suggest probably buying an emotional support animal or something, because I don't really give a fuck what anybody thinks. Manage your ships. Right, what have we got in here? We've got the Dolphin. The Type 6 transporter is... transfer ship to this location. Can we do that? Oh, that's going to be in about 4 minutes. So cool. So we've got a Sidewinder, a Viper. I haven't flown the Viper for 8 years, actually, since I've been in the Viper. Sidewinder, good for a spin every now and then. The Dolphin is my passenger ship. Mind you, I think there's more passenger seats in that one now, to be fair. I can't remember what the Viper's kitted out for. Let's just have a look at it. Might as well refuel it. Is this fitted out for combat? Have I been stalking nav beacons looking for wanted people in this thing? Starport services. Let's have a look at outfitting, see what we've got in this. So we've got multi-cannons. Lots of multi-cannons and a beam laser. Okay. Let's put 2 beam lasers in there, can we? Oh, there we go. So they match. Awesome. Oh yeah, so this is the one I just used to. I used to go and just look for wanted people around nav beacons and stuff. Hey Marley, what is up? How are you doing? But yeah, I'm just waiting for a ship to arrive that I've transferred from another station. It's going to take about 3 minutes. I want to do some trade runs. For trade runs, I'm using the Elite Dangerous Trade Pad app on my phone, because everybody uses trade pad applications for this game. I'm just going to punch in I want a calculate routes. Could do a loop route, couldn't I? Depends if there's anything good going from here. So I'm at Cleve Hub. We won't put a target system in or a commodity, and we'll see what it... Yeah. Okay, liquor being sold here. I'll just go into the commodity market. Were you playing War Thunder? I can't remember if I saw you on Steam playing War Thunder or not. If so, fire group setup reminder. Well, okay, I've got to do the fire groups. I'm not actually going to fly this ship. This is the ship I use when I want to go and find people to kill, or bounties. Fire groups. Okay. So beam lasers are on 1. Multi-cannon is on 2. Oh, we've got a kill warrant scanner. Okay, that's on 1. D scanner. And data link and well, that's okay, isn't it? We've got everything we need there. Yeah. Cool. Right, let's I want to have a look at the commodity market. I don't want to launch, that's the last thing I want to do. Huh. Right, okay. You haven't played this, have you, Marley? I don't think. I'm not entirely sure this is your kind of game. Do you do like space, like realism sim type games? And I'm not entirely sure. I think you're more like FPS and sport and all that kind of good stuff. Right, commodity market. This is where you buy and sell stuff and things. So yeah. And if you're going to buy anything, I look for something that's really. I mean, if you haven't got an app, I mean, you could pick something like food cartridges that look.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. My ship's probably arrived. Yeah, food cartridges, 55 credits a unit. So you can have a look here, and you see they're going for like 476, 766 credits here. So you could go there and sell them if you wanted to. I mean, everybody uses trade pad apps these days of some description. Right, okay, let's check that message. My Type 6 transporter has arrived. Well, thank you very much. Let's jump in that then. This is basically the space truck. Yeah, top tip, if anybody ever live streams this, don't outfit ships live on stream. If I want to outfit a ship, I generally decide what I'm going to do or what I want to do. I watch a YouTube video, I make a notes of everything I need, then I outfit the ship and then I go live. There's nothing worse when you're streaming this than people trying to tell you how to play the game. Shipyard, yeah, that's what I want, obviously. Manage. Type 6 transporter is there. We'll use this ship. There's no auto dock on this. You'll be glad to know. Everybody that's not a fan of auto dock. Let's have a look, see what I've got in here. There's no weapons on this at all. It is completely unarmed. Utility mounts. I haven't got any heat sinks either. Maybe I should have some heat sinks at some point. I'll probably put them in. But, I mean, I've got adequate rebuy, so I'm not really worried about losing the ship. I mean, it's not really an issue. For someone who's played, or used to play DayZ for years, gear fear is not something I've ever suffered from. So we've got, yeah, optional internal. So we've got cargo rack 16, cargo rack capacity 8. Cargo rack capacity 8. We've got a shield generator. We've got a fuel screw. We've got a super cruise assist. Do we need a super cruise assist? Probably. I could probably get rid of that and put another cargo rack in there, can't we? Cargo rack capacity 2. Well, there's no point in doing that then. What's the point of having a cargo rack with a capacity of 2? I mean, what is that even about? We've got one there. I'm taking that's all we can have. Is an extra 2 a thing? Nah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, completely unarmed space truck. Let's. What's the jump range? The jump range is quite low. Could we upgrade the power? Power plant is a 2D. Let's have a look. We got a 2A. Get a 2A in there. Power distributor. Frame shift drive 4E. Let's have a look. Frame shift drive. What's the difference between that one and that one? Featuring experimental overcharge capabilities for super cruise travel and hyperspace jumps between star systems. So that'll be 30. That's a massive 29, 32. I mean, I like the sound of that. I mean, let's have that. Boom. So we've got now our max is 32. Got 2A power plant, thrusters 4E. Let's have a look. Got 4A thrusters. They take a bit off our jump range. Okay, fine. Oh well. Well, that'll do. That will doodle doodle do. So we need to take liquor to Nightingale Town in Hamir. So commodities market buy liquor. It's going to take 50 units. You just know we're going to get interdicted at some point. Right, now we need to plot our route. So we'll go 1 navigation gal map. Helps if I can spell this properly. We'll go there. Nightingale Town, that's where we want to go. A route plotted. Now that was easy. Cool. Right, so there's no auto launch or anything. So we have... there's no point having... So let's get this thing... Let's get this thing up. Alright, thrust up. Landing gear retracted. There we are. So far, so good. I do like completely manual flying. I don't really like the auto dock. I mean, if that ship, if I've got a ship where it's there, then I mean, I'll use it. I enjoyed flying manually more when I had a HOTAS stick back in the day, but I haven't got a HOTAS anymore, so it kind of is it's a bit nah now, but whatever. Right, let's get past the mast lock. Speeding, whatever. Fly it like you nicked it. Okay, first jump. We got 3 jumps, so it's nothing really strenuous.
Frameshift drive charging.
Docking request, and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander. Stay on current course, Commander. Docking bay is prepped. Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 05.
05 it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking completed. Disembark when ready.
Alright, let's sell our cargo. 147,000 profit. Yeah, that's not bad. It's alright. Alright, it's going to look for another run from here now. Right, agronomic treatment is what we need. Back to Cleve Hub.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Playing a few games at the moment, which I'm going to stream.
Landing gear retracted.
World of Tanks and War Thunder getting into again, so. Here again. Indeed, here again. How you doing? You alright? Just doing the return trip with a cargo hold full of other stuff to sell. Right, okay, that's the mass lock 3. Let's go and line up on our jump.
You have exceeded the station exclusion zone. FFC signing off.
Frameshift drive charging.
All good now, awesome. Sorry, just decided to make a bacon sandwich. Nom nom nom. You never have to apologise for making a bacon sandwich with me. Trust me.
3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. I had an hour or so spare, so I thought I'd just jump on. Do a bit of this. Had a couple of people watching apparently. I mean, nobody actually chatting apart from you, but that's cool. Well, that's the trouble is these days. Everybody's just really socially awkward, aren't they? People won't even talk to each other online now. It's weird. Oh, what's the temperature? 31. Good. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I mean, I streamed last night, and to be honest,
3, 2,
I turned the mic off and just pulled the boom arm away and just stowed it, and I didn't even bother speaking throughout the entire stream. I didn't have a cam on either. I was like, fuck it, what's the point?
fuel scooping.
I mean, to be fair, it was on Twitch, and Twitch is for the freaks and weirdos anyway. Some folks like no commentary videos. I have no idea what people want. There's so many. Trouble is, everybody's got their thing. Some people just like to watch and don't like commentary. Some people do like commentary, but they don't like to chat. Some people like to chat. I mean, you just can't please everybody on the internet. So I've lay awake at night trying to figure it out, but I'm not entirely sure it's a healthy thing to think about. Sometimes I fancy chatting a lot and commentating. Sometimes I don't. I just do what I want, to be honest. It's not a good place to be constantly seeking approval from other people. It doesn't do you any good. Everybody likes different things. You know what I mean? It's... Oh, space station. I haven't got auto dock on this ship like I had on the last one, so everything is manual, yeah, which is what I normally do anyway. It's basically you just fly around it, see if you can find the hole. It's not like real life. Yeah, if people think docking's hard in this game, they should have tried the 1984 version. Oh my god. Well, found the hole. Let's see if it'll let us in.
Landing authorized. Assigned to landing pad 3-8.
Landing pad 3-8. There we go. I'll follow that. You have to be under 100 your velocity apparently, otherwise you're speeding. Let's try and play the game at least.
Scan detected.
Scan detected. Right. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Anybody just getting this game and learning to do this, the best thing is just not to panic. You could always, if something's going wrong, you could always slow down. Wait till you get over the spot, slow down and just hit F and just come straight down on top of the pad. There we go, it's easy. If you don't panic, docking in this game is not challenging at all. It's easier with a HOTAS though. Right, commodities market, that's what we want. We need to sell our shit. Go down to sell, click on the commodity we've got, and we're going to make 396,200 credits in profit. Thank you very much, Kerr fucking Ching. Look at that. Let's... what did we sell? Was it hydrogen? I can't remember what we sold. It was liquor, wasn't it? We can do the same run again. Liquor... Stock up, buy.
Hold at maximum capacity.
Back to the ship. Hit one. Onto the nav panel. Gal map. I should save that. is in our bookmarks? Cleave hub. Systems. No, I didn't want to plot that route. If anything, I wanted to get rid of it. Right, okay. We're in. We're going to there, and it's Nightingale, whatever it was, Nightingale Town. There it was. That's where we're going. Right, route plotted. Let's go. It's as simple as that. Space trucking and passenger missions are kind of my thing.
Access corridor is clear.
I swear someone has just hit me. That was not nice. I've been viciously assaulted. Let's be naughty and boost straight out of the station. There we go. Speed limits, what are they? Aliens? No. Right, okay. Hard points are deployed. How did I deploy the hard points? I don't remember that. There we go.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
Thank you. There is a program called Voice Attack which came in, which I think it's quite old now. It's been through a few years, where you can actually initiate commands on the ship just by talking to it like you would do talking to a computer in like Star Trek or that. Loads of people used to use that back in the day. I'm not sure how popular it is now. I'm assuming it's probably quite popular.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I've never thought about getting it. I mean,
Frameshift
but
drive
I've
charging.
seen people streaming using it. It actually looks quite good. To be honest, I mean, this game, if you like this kind of game, it's brilliant. If you're not really into this kind of game, then it's horrendous, because it's one of the most grindiest games you can play. Right, let's find our Super cruise to the station. You've made me into a more PC gamer. I'm so sorry, Marley. To be honest, I like both. There are games which I prefer to play with controllers, and there are games which I prefer to play with a mouse and keyboard. I'm shy to FPS on mouse and keyboard, even though I'd still do it every now and again. I prefer those like Battlefield, Call of Duty, stuff like that. I prefer with a controller. Other games I prefer with a mouse and keyboard, like War Thunder, World of Tanks and stuff like that. They both have their place. That's a good place to jump in because I can see the hole already.
Recon Golf, Romeo Echo. Welcome to this federal facility. Please observe all standard docking procedures.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, and I wondered, considering how powerful PCs are now, are we getting to the time where console games are going to be, the frame rate is just going to be not as good? I think we're there as well already, I think, or something like that. I mean, 60 frames a second is no longer a target, is it, for a game, especially on PC? I mean, people are playing games 150, 200, 250 plus frames a second now. I mean, I need to see if they'll let me in. EED. There we go.
Access granted. You are go for approach to pad 4-1.
Pad 4-1, thank you very much. We will follow the ship in.
Scan detected.
Oh, the trick is spotting the pad as soon as you come in. There's 4-1, it's just right below us. Landing gear down.
Meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
You play E Dangerous on Linux. Got a beast of a machine.
Deploying ground crew.
And I gotta say, ED by level settings. If I optimize, it taxes my GPU. Oh, the games are ruthless. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had a Linux PC. I mean, I used to mess around with distributions back in the day. I used to try quite a lot. I think one of my favourites was Ubuntu when that came out. I had an old laptop. I used to test like Linux distros on it, but I haven't fucked about with Linux for ages, to be honest. Last time I did, it was basically compatible with nothing. I mean, you couldn't really game on it. There was no Linux option on Steam or anything like that. But I mean, I suppose it's better now. I mean, if it was really user friendly and they didn't have to use terminal so much. You used to have to use terminal for everything back in the day. I remember all the sudo apt-get commands and everything like that to do stuff. It was just... I love Linux, but back then I just couldn't be chewed with it, to be honest. Right, we need to sell this crap, don't we? There we go. That's what we took back, wasn't it? Let's do the same again.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Well, no point in it not being at maximum capacity. Bum ba dum bum bum. Let's have a look. There we go. I like the soundtrack in this game. It sounds awesome. Linux has arguably surpassed Windows. That's good news. I'm glad it's done that. You've got to try Cache OS if you are team red all AMD like me. I haven't got AMD because I've got a gaming laptop. I'm using a Razer, not a Razer, an MSI Katana 15 with an RTX 4070. I think this has got in it. If I built another PC, which I probably wouldn't do because I'm not entirely sure it's cost effective these days to build your own PC anymore, I'd buy a base unit and upgrade it probably with the components I wanted to put in it. I would go AMD, yes. I never knowingly spec a PC and put Intel in it. No, I wouldn't do that. Because fuck those guys. Yeah. Actually, the first PC I ever built, which I think was a Pentium 4, my CPU was an AMD. It was a Socket A, I think, if you remember Socket A back in the day. Super basic. Old technology now. Right, are we ready to go? Are we done? Are we fueled up? Are we ready to rock and roll? Go. Let's get out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone. Warning, dangerous flying will not be tolerated.
I got a 200 credit fine for reckless flying. Amazing. I'll have to pay that when I get there. Can I pay that at Cleve Hub? I suppose I can't, can I? Oh, well. Yeah, MSI is good. I like it. Cache is still compatible, has NVIDIA drivers. That's cool. Yeah.
Cannot comply.
Why are my hard points deployed? I don't remember doing that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love Linux to be the industry standard. If the Linux was in the industry standard, it'd be absolutely amazing. But they've got to make it idiot-proof, completely noob user-friendly. People want convenience. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. I like the idea that you have to like do terminal stuff and everything like that. And I think that's really great. There's nothing wrong with it. But if they want it to become the standard and to outsell Windows, which would be absolutely amazing, then just make it more user-friendly. There's nothing wrong with it being user-friendly.
Frameshift drive charging.
Windows being convenient when the way of the dodo at Windows 8, yeah, it did. Oh my god. Windows 8 was an absolute abomination. Windows Vista was shit as well. Yeah, I remember Windows 8. Oh my god. I couldn't believe when Windows 8 came along and I saw it for the first time. I thought, it's like my computer having a sexually transmitted disease. That's what Windows 8 felt like. I felt like I'd been fucking violated. It was awful. I mean, when they removed the start menu button. I mean, whose idea? Who in a boardroom somewhere sat there, suggested to remove that, one of the most recognisable features that Windows operating systems had, and decide to fuck around with it, and everybody decide that was a good idea?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, everybody went nuts, didn't they? And then 8.1 sorted it out pretty much, and then it's now back to where it always looked, kind of.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'll get that.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with making software for computer nerds, but you got to remember that
Fuel scoop.
probably only 1% of the population are computer nerds. Yeah, if you want to sell something and make money and make it popular. Ordinary people just want something that's convenient and works and does what it's supposed to. You're not that tech savvy. You are. You've probably just not had any tried a Linux operating system. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. I know loads of people have never tried a Linux operating system. And to be honest, I'm not that tech savvy when it comes to that anyway. I've just tried a few of them and watched a couple of videos. That's it. I've never run servers. I've never done any advanced programming. The most programming I ever did was back in the 1980s and 1980s, yeah, pretty much, and the late 80s, when I used to try and write text adventures on a BBC Micro. That's about it. Layman's terms, Windows and Bill Gates blow goats. Yes, they do. I think that's the most socially acceptable thing he probably gets up to as well, to be honest, because they're all fucking evil. Personally, what I think they're going to do is they're going to make everything, all assets are going to be digital. As soon as all assets are going to be digital, they phase out physical money and property isn't really worth a whole lot anymore and everything's in digital assets. Then all they have to do is to manufacture some nuclear conflict and then kill like 80% of the population of the world, and then all the elites have got all the assets in the world to themselves, haven't they, pretty much? You know they're all living in Fallout-style bunkers under like Westminster and the White House and all that kind of shit. And all these celebrities have got all these private islands. Yeah, Marley's got a gaming laptop as well. Yeah, I get that, man. Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of a full-size desktop PC, but I also like the idea of putting my laptop in a bag and being able to game anywhere on my PC. So, pretty much. And to just transport it anywhere in the house, take it out with me or whatever. Alright, let's see if the letter's in.
Permission authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 38.
There's a red side and a green side to these, and the red side is out and the green side is in, I believe, isn't it?
Scan detected.
Observing steady traffic in this sector. Caution is advised.
Even though he went in red side. If you're talking, if this has got a nautical theme to it, I suppose red is starboard, which is left, isn't it? Oh, red is port, isn't it? I completely forgot. Which is weird, because I've got sailing qualifications, that's really bad. Yeah, red is port, which is left. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Cool.
Complete. Ship secured.
With older people, gaming rigs go to Linux compatibility as newer Windows won't run old hardware. Stop me. They say it without saying it. Yeah. They are poo-poo heads. That is the most accurate and astute analysis of the situation when it comes to tech and big business I have actually ever heard, Marley. You are absolutely spot on there. They are poo-poo heads. Indeed. What am I on the mission board for? Don't want to be there. Commodities market. Sell your shit. Sell all the stuff. Make a few credits. Boom. There we go. Yeah. I suppose, turning 50 this year, I suppose the only saving grace is that before everybody goes to shit and it's like the purge when you go outside, I might be dead by the time that happens. You gotta love Bugs Life quotes. Haha. Nice. I haven't seen that for years. Right. What are we on? Nearly 3 o'clock. I'm going to shoot off because I've got a few things to do. And my partner's off today, and I don't want to be too antisocial. So I'm going to head off. If anybody's watching that haven't followed or subbed, please follow or sub. If anybody's watching that isn't followed or subbed to AKA Marley, please do, because she's on a massive War Thunder grind at the moment on World of Tanks as well. Go and give her a follow. She's awesome. Also, check out her merch store as well, because she sells the most comfortable, amazing hoodies ever in the world of comfortable, amazing hoodies. Her merch store is actually really good. I'm building up a collection. Yeah, absolute pleasure, Kai. It's great to have you here. You won't get professional gameplay here, but we like to play games and have a good chat. But there we go. Yeah. So yeah, like, sub, do all that YouTube shit. Follow AKA Marley because she's amazing. And I will catch you next time. Might be live this evening. Who knows? See you later, guys. Thank you very much.